Just a few weeks ago, the Environmental Protection Agency finalized its rescission of the 2009 Greenhouse Gas Endangerment Finding.
That finding served to regulate emissions of new motor vehicles and engines. Storm Tracker meteorologist Steve Glazier is here with what this means. Steve.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, Amber. And this has been the baseline since 2009 with a lot of the emission standards, but that's kind of now changed. And the Trump administration says that this move is going to save the country $1.3 trillion and lower the price of vehicles by about $2,500 on average. But some local environmental organizations, at least one I spoke with, worries it could worsen the impacts felt from emissions. The Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, is terminating green emission standards on vehicle models and engines between 2012 to 2027 and beyond.
We're restoring the rule of law, we're grounding policy in reality, we're giving power back to the American people. And we're bringing back the American dream stronger than ever before.
The move is touted to ease burdens on automakers and lower costs for Americans.
These crippling restrictions were a major factor in driving up car prices to unprecedented levels, and the car that you were getting was not nearly as good.
But Bill Lucy, soundkeeper with Save the Sound, is concerned about the increased emissions.
What happens is those emissions settle down, they cause ozone acidification, and the temperature of the sound is rising.
Lucy says Long Island Sound is seeing a drastic shift from cold water fish to warm water fish because of human emissions.
It gets to the point where the commercial fishing industry or the charter recreational industry can't make a living.
On land, Lucy says we've lost about 75% of the cold water brook trout because of either drought, drying up some of the smaller streams, or really heavy rainfall events that scour out young fish or eggs.
So we're already facing extreme examples of the impacts of climate change, and rolling this backwards completely ignores that.
Charles Rothenberger, the in-house climate and energy attorney with Save the Sound, believes this move could cost Americans more.
And by any measure, the costs of mitigating climate change by reducing emissions are far less than the costs that will be imposed on communities and households as a result of climate change.
All right, Rothenberger goes on to say that Connecticut will likely take more action on addressing climate change, and he believes it because here in the New England region, Connecticut was one of the first states to have a comprehensive Global Warming Solutions Act requiring reductions in emissions of greenhouse gases.